G'day guys, and I just want to take you through something I think is pretty important. Some of you might have already heard of it and others may not have. I'm going to try and keep this video reasonably short because I've been out all morning and I want to spend some good time with my daughter. I've got the day off. It's a bit forced because we had a reschedule. Alright, so if you guys get on the laptop, get on your computer or on your phones, you probably can't while you're watching this video, so jump on the laptops, maybe press pause on the video and then jump on, because I'm not live, so there's no point in me waiting because I can't go live. I've been banned for something like a month or 2 months or 3 months, I'm not sure, I can't remember. So what you'll do is you'll get onto howbad.info. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like, and I'm going to quickly run through this with you. So if we just try and grab my phone off here. Now, I'm sorry if I'm a bit shaky, I've just finished at the gym. Okay, it looks like this. How bad is my batch? So howbad.info. Batch codes and associated deaths, disabilities and illnesses for, you know what, the old jabby jab. Now, it says here, if this site is slow loading, that's because over 1 million people are accessing it right now. Please use auxiliary site howbadismybatch.com, which has been set up to cope with this overload. Thank you. Right, so it's got a little side note. Displays number of deaths and disabilities associated with each batch lot number equals indication of relative toxicity of one batch lot compared to another. And the 2 stars, it's got another side note here. No one currently knows the reason why some batches or lots are associated with excessive deaths, disabilities, and adverse reactions. The difference is up to 50 times. Until we do, it's best to be cautious. So batch code equals lot number, the number they write up right on your vaccination card. So if you've been vaccinated or someone you know has been vaccinated, you can check the lot number or batch code on your vaccination card. Now, let's say, for example, let's pretend that I got the Pfizer shot. So if we go into the Pfizer shot, it says here, if this site is slow, no, we've read that, so health warning. According to data reported in VAERS, V-A-E-R-S, which is where I get a lot of information from, reproduced here, adverse events triggered by the Pfizer batches have varied widely. 5% of the batches appear to have produced 90% of the adverse reactions. Some of Pfizer batches are associated with 30 times the number of deaths and disabilities compared to other batches. Right, so this is where you get to put in your batch code. So you put in your batch code here, and then it'll come up. Now, let's just say that I got one of these. Look at this. It has your batch numbers down here, your batch codes. I'll get a bit closer for you. Then it has the ADRs. Now, I'm not actually sure what that means. I haven't double checked this. I'm doing this live. This is the first time I've opened up the website for you and just want to show you. And I'm just going to pause because look at this beautiful woman coming out to see me. Okay, where was I? ADRs, so deaths for the batch, so you can follow your batch over. So if we're just going that top one, here we go. So that probably is adverse reactions. Deaths, disabilities, life-threatening illnesses, as you can see there. So you can actually have a look and see, look at this. It's rated. Looks like it's rated highest to lowest in adverse reactions, which is this row. Don't know what the question mark is for. Unknown. Now, it has them for all of them. Check this out. Let's go back. Oh no. I'll go back in. Press the wrong button. Okay, so if we had the... Oh, there's Pfizer outside of USA. Okay, so that was Pfizer batch codes for the USA. If we go Pfizer for outside of USA, which will include Australia, it says here, according to data reported in VAERS, reproduced here, adverse events triggered by Pfizer batches of... Okay, so 70% of the batches are associated with only 1 or 2 deaths per batch, but a small percentage of the batches appear to be more toxic, being associated with 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, 40 times, 50 times, 100 times, or even 200 times the number of deaths compared to the less harmful 70% of the batches. This is interesting. So only some of the vaccines these jabs, only a small percentage of them are actually causing the most damage. So why is that? So it says here, therefore, members of the public should be wary of the batch they are receiving, and doctors and nurses should always check the batch number before administering it to see if it is associated with an excessive number of deaths. Look at this. So if you received or know a friend that's received the batch number EK9788, the adverse reactions there are 2,506, 136 deaths, 136 disabilities, life-threatening illnesses are at 110. All you need to do is put it in there, or you can search it manually. Obviously, you're not going to do that because it's in no sort of order there, and there are a lot of different batches, as you can see. All right. Anyway, guys, I thought I'd find that interesting. I'm going to go through it a bit more. I'm also asking for some of my friends to send through the batches they got. I do have some friends that have had the vaccine, so I'm going to go through and have a look for them. A lot of them would probably find it interesting, I think, that this is there, but I think a lot will just say, I don't want to know. All right, guys, love and leave you. Have a good day.